Section 12.3 to 12.14, am I right? A quick recapitulation on that. Section 12.3 Clause A speaks what? Section 12.3 Clause A speaks what? Service in relation to immovable property. Section 12.3b short accommodation, the what we can call lodging accommodation using the immovable property, if not house, boat or vessel. Section 12.3c using the immovable property accommodating the for function purpose, business function, cultural function, marriage function, what not. 12.3d ancillary thereto. In all the 4 clauses of 12.3, place of supply is equal to where the property is located, where the boat is located, where the vessel located. If it is outside India, place of supply goes back to location of recipient. Is it clear? 12.3, you know pocket. 12.4 hotel services, restaurant services, in the sense restaurant services, catering services, fitness services, grooming services, personal grooming services, beauty treatment services, healthcare services, which includes plastic surgery services. Place of supply 12.4 speaks the performance where actually performed is a place of supply. Thereafter 12.5 training and performance appraisal services. Place of supply is equal to 12.5 says location of the recipient. If the recipient is a registered person, if the registered person, no problem, where you perform the service is a place of supply. In the case of 12.5 training and performance appraisal services. Is clear about this? 12.6 admission to event, admission to cultural events, sporting events, educational events, scientific event, entertainment event, amusement facility event. Then where the event, the particular event is held or the particular amusement park is located is a place of supply. Then talk about 12.7. 12.7 organizing of the event, cultural event, sporting event, education event, scientific event or the entertainment event. Then place of supply, be careful, 12.7 location of the recipient, if the recipient is a registered person. Otherwise, where the event actually held is a place of supply. If the event held outside India, the place of supply goes back to location of the recipient, irrespective of the recipient may be registered or unregistered. 12.8 transportation of goods. Place of supply is equal to location of recipient, where the recipient is a registered person. If it is a registered person, where the goods has handed over to the transporter for its transportation is a place of supply. Is it clear? Their amendment. If the goods are destined to outside India, place of supply, blindly close your eyes and say outside India is the place of supply, irrespective of the recipient is a registered person or not. Section 12.9 transportation of passengers by different modes. In that case, location of the recipient is the place of supply if the recipient is a registered person. If it is a registered person, from where the passenger embarks is the place of supply. And also we referred section 12 subsection 10 is nothing but what? Facilities provided on board conveyance. In that case, my dear sir, facilities provided on board conveyance is considered. The law of the land says that first scheduled departure point of the conveyance is the place of supply. But here I have to refer section 12 subsection 9 transportation of passengers. One more point also is there. What is that point? The right to passage services has been provided. In that case, whose place of supply as referred in section 12.2 of IGST. 12.2 of IGST says what? Location of the recipient is the place of supply if the recipient is a registered person. If the recipient is a registered person, the address of the recipient available with the location of supplier is the place of supply. If that is also not available, location of supplier is the place of supply is applicable for right to passage also. Thereafter, we referred section 12, section 11 of the IGST, telecommunication services. Fixed line has been installed to provide the services. Where fixed line installed is a place of supply. If it is a postpaid billing address, prepaid where the voucher has been sold, prepaid has been provided through internet billing address. If not available, all those things, location of supply is a place of supply. Section 12.12 banking company NBFC where the place of supply is equal to the location of the recipient is the recipient address available with the location of supplier. If not, location of supplier itself is the place of supply. Section 12.13, insurance services where the recipient is a registered person is the place of supply. If recipient is a registered person, recipient address may be available with the books of the supplier of insurance company. In that case, the address of the recipient will be the place of supply. For whom? For the insurance company. Is clear, sir? Section 12.14, we referred specified persons to whom advertisement services. Who are they? They are government, central government, state government, unitary or local authority or state body. To them, if you provide advertisement services, each state is the place of supply. Got the clarity? So much I discussed, am I right? If so, my dear, now tell me, in the given case, my dear sir, tell me, chartered accountant provided internal audit services to the bank. Is it covered 12.3 to 12.14? Therefore, falls under 12.2. As a result, supply made to registered person. Supply made to a registered person. Yes, sir. Supply made to registered person by a registered person. In that case, place of supply is equal to location of recipient. Sir, supply made to registered person? No. That means supply made to unregistered person. In that case, address of the recipient on the records exist? Yes, sir. Then the recipient address is the place of supply. If you say no, then location of supplier of service is the place of supply. As a result, place of supply is location of the recipient, because in the case of internal audit, recipient is the banker. Banker is the registered person. Obviously, undoubtedly, that is the place of supply. For a CA, if it is same state, intrastate supply, other state, interstate supply, as simple as that. Got the clarity? Section 12 of IGST has 14 subsections. Subsection 1 to subsection 14 consist in section 12. We have been understood. Is clear? Any difficulty, my dears?